Before those Formula One cars can speed down the strip this November, to become a viable racetrack, the roads first have to be repaved. Now we know when all that is going to happen. So the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority walked through the schedule today. Formula One says crews will close one lane at a time for repaving. The first leg will be along part of Sands from April 2nd to the 7th. Up next, arguably the biggest set of closures, the work on the strip between Sands to Harmon from April 9th to May 19th. From there, crews will work on Harmon in late May, Koval in mid-June, the area around the paddock in late June, and the roads around the MSG Sphere in late August. And that schedule works around some major events, beginning a week after March Madness ends, sidestepping the flood of visitors catching the tournament in the sports books. It also avoids EDC, Memorial Day weekend, the 4th of July, and should all be done before Labor Day.
So this is a program that we're going through from April all the way through September. It'll be a disruption, obviously, but again, very similar to any other roadway project that we've had to live through with in the valley.
Tonight, Fox 5 is still working to get answers whether tax dollars will go towards the repaving process. A Clark County representative tells us they're still trying to determine if any public funds are going to the project, adding there will be a public discussion before any deal is made.